one of the concerns that I've had is that, a lot of people can't afford this. Unfortunately, we haven't figured out how to provide financing yet. I keep telling my guys to get out there and talk to the banks, the lenders that do consumer financing, meaning like credit card loans, unsecured, which, there used to be a number of those lenders around. I don't know how many there are today. But to find them and make arrangements so we can effectively facilitate financing for our members, which will allow a lot more of them to afford this. But in that note, I, back in June, said, we ought to come up with a contest or something to allow people to get in for free, where they can win the chance to get in. And so we came up with the idea for a television show, and I can tell you right now that is in the works. And soon enough, you'll be hearing about a weekly television series where families around the planet will apply online and work their way through the process, kind of like an American Idol, and eventually come to stage and to the show live, where a panel of judges will ask them certain questions, and the most worthy shall win. And they will win a spot in the closest Vivos. And that show, hopefully, it hasn't been named yet, but hopefully it will be called Vivos, The Chosen Few.
I was going to ask you about your application process and your criteria. Is it something that is going to remain close to the vest, or is it something you can share with the public?
I can share. It's real simple. It's you can count it on 3 fingers. It's ready. It's first come, first serve, followed by ready, willing, and able, and that kind of falls back to the affordability factor. And third, followed by we're looking for good people, so we do a bit of screening. We do a credit check, we do a criminal check. We certainly qualify what they say to us on their application, but more importantly, the third reason is, our criteria is who they are and what they are. We don't want to fill a facility with all doctors and no plumbers. That could be a disaster if the toilet breaks. So what we're doing is trying to handpick a cross-section of society. So early on in each one of these facilities, we're not as discriminate as we get to the last few positions. And then we start tallying, well, how many doctors do we have, and how many security people, and how many cooks, and so on. But effectively, what we're trying to do is create a community that is a cross-section of society that has every skill, and our application does have various boxes you check that you check off what areas of knowledge you have, and you could be a doctor, a pilot, a lawyer, God forbid, a survivalist, and a farmer all in one, and you could be a fisherman too. So you check those boxes, and what we're looking for is diversity. We're looking for diversity of age. So in other words, if you're 70, we have many members that are 70 plus, and we want them. We want that wisdom, and we want young, fertile people as well. We want teachers. We want artists. We need entertainers. And so effectively, we're creating a true cross-section of society that will help each other. They depend on each other, and they serve each other once they're in that scenario.
It's been a pleasure to talk with you, Robert, and I hope that you will come back and visit us again, and I'll have you on with some other people in this area. And I really appreciate you being our guest today.
Thank you. We're grateful as well, and thank you for helping us get the word out. And as well, if there's anybody out there that wants to join the party from a business point of view on various levels, we're always looking for support and help. So, Kim, hopefully this message will be heard loud and clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to It's Rainmaking Time. We've been speaking with, listening to, and learning from Robert Vicino. You can find out more about this Underground Survival Shelter Network and the work that Robert's doing at terravivos.com, terravivos.com. Thank you so much. It's Rainmaking Time.